So our whole entire goal with this is we're going to be using drop traps to jail husks into a corner. And you guys will see this is super effective if you use these power level 69 Aldura to reload drop traps, as husks can't escape it. Only thing that can get out of it are things like riot huskies and smashers, but they're not too big of an issue if you just nuke them down. So we're going to be using a smasher bridge in this, as well as a mini boss TP loop. So why is Ridge Amp special, right? This is what you got to ask yourself. Why is everybody having such a hard time with Ridge Amp nowadays? And the answer to that is Wave 22. So through testing, me and Dan have done extensive testing, right? And the Smasher AI is just different on that amp, right? So Wave 22, Smashers want to charge any structure, not the amplifier. Why? No idea. But I'm going to come up with some theories for that. But it's not always been like this. Which leads us to believe that this was an intended mechanic or someone really fucked up at Epic, right? So I think this is actually a potential goal of Epic to make this amp not AFKable, but we're going to send them a big fuck you and do it anyway. So why do I mean that they're different, right? So normal Smasher mechanics are they charge at the amplifier and then they go for any walls within 3 tiles of it. These Smashers on Wave 22, it's only Wave 22. No idea why. Charge at anything. So we're going to have to deal with that. So, we're going to deal with it by not spawning any of them. So the way we're going to be doing that is this jail's intended not to kill anything, right? So Wave 22 also introduces nurse husks into it. So as long as you can get everything into the jails properly, nothing dies. No smasher spawning, and they don't spawn off the rip. So that's how we're going to get around it. So let's get on to going over the traps in this build. So we're going to be using two wall launchers with 1 impact, 2 reload, increase build health. 5 wall launchers with 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 dura. 3 wall lights with all dura, 2 reload effect duration. 3 wall spikes with heals builds attached. 12 floor freeze traps with all dura, 2 reload effect duration. 1 floor freeze trap with all dura healing. 3 sound walls with all dura, 2 reload. 1 sound wall with all dura, 1 reload. 1 wall dynamo with crit rating, double crit damage, heals builds attached. 3 blue wooden floor spikes. 2 floor launchers with 2 impact, 1 reload, 3 durability. 7 floor launchers with 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability. 1 wall launcher with 3 impact, 2 reload, increase build health. 3 wall launchers with 1 impact, 2 reload, 3 dura. 2 power level 69 drop traps with all dura 2 reload and no investment into physical. 11 power level 69 drop traps. 1 wall launcher with all dura 2 reload. 5 tar pits with all durability. 4 ceiling electric fields with the heavy crit build. 1 ceiling zapper with a heavy crit build. And 3 wall darts with the heavy crit build. Alright, let's get on to building. Alright, so we're starting our last amplifier, Ridge Amplifier today for Twine Endurance. It gets hit Wave 2, 12, 22, and on random waves. But first we're going to go over some updated things for the rest of the amps, right? So we're going to go to Home Base North real quick. This works super well, but we can make it even better by changing these quarter walls like this, that are like this in the build, to little edited low walls so that the wall darts can shoot over them. Alright? So that's one little change. We're going to go head over to Devil North, and we'll show you another couple changes. So these changes are just to make the base stronger, right? And to like fix up little things like little issues that people have had with them. So we're going to drop these ceiling electric fields that used to be on level with the ceiling drop traps. We're going to drop these down 1 level, and we're going to remove this wall right here. And we're going to add this ramp right here. We're going to add these 2 ceiling electric fields. Alright. We're also going to get rid of the 2 ceiling electric fields that are right here. Now we're going to go over to Devil West. We're going to come right over here. Some people have been having propane issues right here, or something has been breaking this ramp. I don't know if it's necessarily propane, but so what we're going to do is we're going to put an all durability heals builds attached floor freeze trap here. So all durability heals builds attached, and we're going to add an extra sound wall right here where this wall launcher used to be. There's enough recycling here that you don't need more, to be honest. So we might as well add this extra sound wall, and this only hits really the big fat huskies anyway. Okay. So now let's go over to bridge. Pit's perfect. Don't have to even touch pit. We're going to come over here. We're going to go to the bridge on bridge, lol. And we're going to add a little edited low wall like this. A little quarter low wall. For the sole purpose of connectivity, because some people are having their bridge break by accident. So this gives it extra little bit of connectivity to these pillars down here. We're also going to go into the tunnel. We're going to find this wall launcher right here. We're going to knock out a floor with a tar pit right here. And we're going to add a edited floor with the tile sticking out to the south. This was providing a little bit of connectivity here, and sometimes a mini boss wouldn't path the right way and they would break through this. So this just denies them that option. We're also going to come to the front over here. There used to be a wooden floor spike on that ramp, but we're actually going to nix that, and we're going to put a sound wall here, which is going to be an Aldera 2 reload, and we're going to have a Aldera 1 reload sound wall here, and we're going to place the ramp pack, and this is going to be a all durability heals builds attached freeze trap here. Alright, so why? Well, one, we don't want to damage propane there, but this is to help mitigate the blasters issues, because blasters, frankly, no matter what we tried, they walk through this ramp, no matter what. So these are to A, kind of stun lock them, and B, they can walk through the wall behind it as well back here. So what we did is we added a ceiling zapper here to try to nuke them down, a ceiling electric field, and a healing gas trap here. They don't ever want to break these, but if they do phase back here, they'll walk over to the right here, and they'll try to break this. So this is a healing gas trap, and these are just 2 traps to nuke them down, and that's been pretty effective so far. So I want to not forget to upgrade that, which is kind of a drag for the video, but it's going to be important for me later on, lol. But yeah, we need to go over to hill in a second. So there's just a slight change on hill, right? Just to do with the lobber shield, we hadn't taken into account me removing the floor launcher just yet. Over on Hill West. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, right here there used to be a floor launcher, and it used to hit off this ramp piece right here, like this. Alright, we removed that floor launcher, so this edit's kind of stupid because there used to be a floor right here, right? So we got rid of this floor and edited it facing the northwest, like this, and that way it's just a full lobber shield and we save a piece. We're now going to head to Valley. We made a little bit of changes to the bridge on Valley. Pit's fine. We made a couple changes to the bridge on Valley solely because a certain type of mini boss did not like the bridge. So we're going to come over here and we're going to place an edited low wall like this right here. And we're going to make all of these edited low walls. Sole purpose of this is mainly because, like, I think it was a building blocker mini boss. If this wall wasn't here, they would break this, and the bridge would break. So now they're just going to break this tile and go, like, do their teleporting route. But yeah, and we also made these all low walls anyway. And as well as, if you really want to, you can get rid of this tar pit right here. As well, this little piece, this pole, that's actually connecting nothing, you can just get rid of that. Okay. Now we're going to come over to beach. No matter how hard I've tried, this wall always ends up breaking. No reason why. It has the wall light and everything, the healing wall light. So I'm just going to put a wall launcher here and remove that healing wall light. So it's just going to be a 3 impact. I just want to send them back here and hopefully get them to path the other way. Alright. And we're also going to come over to ramp. I don't know if I covered this in a previous video, but right here, if this floor wasn't here, right here, if a husk got launched at the end of this and bounced off the top of this, they might end up over these tar pits. So we just added a floor right here to prevent that. So they're just going to hit off the top of it and end up in the tar pit. Alright, so now let's get started on Ridge finally. So, why is Ridge so hard? We gotta ask ourselves. You you just got to look at the terrain of Ridge to see, right? So let's look at spawns first. So there's going to be a spawn all the way up here on this 2x1. There's going to be spawns around here. Spawns all the way down there and then around here, right? So what's their natural pathway? Well, most of the husks want to walk right up here, along here, and straight up towards the amplifier through all this ridgy terrain. And the other husks want to walk up here to the left, and then all around here and straight to A. So yeah, so if you look at this terrain, that's ugly to build on. I'm not going to like press it and stuff like that, but you can't really build on this terrain. So we're not going to build on it. We're going to actually block that off. A lot of people bring them around this right path, but it's just way too expensive to do that if I'm being real with you guys. So we're going to give them our own pathway, right? If you guys notice, there's a lava bomb right here, and we're going to actually shift that real quick. So we're going to step right here at the base of this ramp at the spawn. We're going to place 1, 2, 3. All right, so there's the lava bomb. We're going to place 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, and that should pocket the lava bomb right here. We're then going to edit these tiles to the south and take out the tiles to the south for them. 1, 2, 3, right there. So these 3 pieces are going to be tier 3. The rest of them are going to be tier 1. That's pretty important for the stability of the shift. So upgrade those to tier 3, and we'll periodically come over here and upgrade those. We're then going to place a floor right here, a wall, a cone, and a wall. So the pathing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking them up this cone right here. It was important for the lava bomb shift because the lava bomb was going to break this, forewarning on that one. We're going to walk up here. They're going to come right here. They're going to walk this way, walk around this way, and straight to the amplifier. So that's the pathing we're going to give them. And we're just going to line that with floors. Okay. And as you guys can see, nothing broke from that lava bomb. So now that we have that done, we're going to come to right here. We're going to place a wall here. We have our floor here. We're going to place wall, wall. And we're going to place a wall here. All right. We're then going to come right here. And we're going to place a edited little pillar right here. Boom. And we're going to place a wall here. Alright. So now that we have that, we're going to build the rest of this. So we're going to place a wall lining this right here up until one left, until this ridge. And then we're going to place 1, 2, 3 walls. Alright. We're going to place a floor right here. So we're going to skip a tile, place a floor. And then we're going to place floors all the way along to this edge. Alright. So this is going to give this pathing right here. We're going to have the husk come right up here, walk this way, and we're going to have these husks walk right up here and then walk this pathway. All right. So now that we have that pathway done, we're going to come right here. Normally, people are going to line this in walls, right? Which we're going to put a wall right here. But it's actually a bad idea to line this in walls for smashers. So we're just going to add an edited pillar right here, and we're going to leave the majority of this open. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're now going to work on this back half tunnel. Alright? So we're going to come back here this way. We're actually put 2 walls right here. A wall right here. Wall here. Wall here. Floor, floor. Floor, floor. Okay. We're going to place a wall back here, a wall here, a floor here, floor here. Okay. And we're also going to place a floor directly right here. Alright. So this is just going to... We're also going to place ceiling here, by the way. 1, 2, 3. This is just going to be solely for the purpose of, this is going to be our damaging portion of our tunnel. Once they're past our little jails, like if a riot husky comes this far. Alright? So how are we going to set this up now? We're going to work on our portion of our tunnel. That's going to be our first jail, right? And you guys are going to be like, how are you jailing? Right? We're going to be using drop traps to jail. And this is going to be a fun method to jail. And it's going to rely on a mechanic that we discovered recently. Me and Dan was thinking like, hey, why are these husks going in a certain direction? And we looked at it and we discovered that the muffler placement on a drop trap actually pushes them a certain direction. So we're going to do that. So we're going to come over here and we're going to place 2x3 going up. We're then going to edit this into a triangle right here. If I didn't suck, we're going to edit that into a triangle later because I suck at that. We're going to come over right here and we're going to place a floor. There we go. And we're going to edit into a triangle now. We're going to place floors all the way over right here until we're over top of this area. We're going to place wall, wall, and we're going to place walls lining all the way on this north side. We're going to place edited low walls like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we're going to come all the way up top here. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. All right. So it should look a little bit like this. The way this is going to work is there's going to be floor launchers on this, sending the husks up here, and then there's going to be the drop traps pulling them back this way into this corner. So that's how the jail is going to work a little bit. Okay. So now that we have that, let's work on a couple more things, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to add cones facing the north. And we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. These each are going to have a floor attached to them. And then we're going to attach them down. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So let me grab that. So that's how our lobber shield and slash like how we're going to be connecting those drop traps. Okay. Now let's keep moving forward. We're going to keep moving forward until we get to this portion of our tunnel. All right. We're going to add a floor right here to the right. So once we pass this wall, we're going to add a floor right here, a floor right here. Okay. This is going to be edited floor like this as well. And then we'll go over like the layering over here later. But this is just like solely because we don't have walls on this right side. We're going to be sending the husks off and over this way onto a jail. And these are to catch them in case they don't make it up there. Okay. So now that we have that, we're going to start all the way over here at this wall. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. All right. And we can also do it right here. We're then going to come all the way to the end of it, and we're going to place 1 wall, 2 wall. We're going to jump up 1 tile, and we're going to place a wall here, or a floor here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's going to be 5. Just double checking real quick. Wow, I suck at double checking. Yeah, so it's going to be the end of this, so that it's not going to be 5, it's going to be 4. Alright? And we're going to place a wall here, and we're going to go all the way down. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors. Yeah, correct, 5 floors. We're then going to place walls lining this up top here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to have our edited triangle piece right here. Alright, we're then going to hop on top of this, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors. We're then going to do the same thing with the little ramps. We're going to have edited ramps facing the west, and we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so now that we have that, we're going to hop down here, right? And this is just going to form our other jail, right? We're going to have floor launchers on these floors, and they're going to send them up into this jail. We're then going to add edited low walls like this. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Okay? So now that we have that, we have the majority of our tunnel done, right? So now we have to just do like block off. Alright, and we'll place traps after because I know people complain about that a lot if I don't do traps after. It'd just be like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to start over at our left side block off. We're going to come all the way up here to the top of this ramp. We're going to place floor, floor, all right? We're going to place edited floor facing the north, edited floor facing the north, edited floor facing the north. So 3 of those edited floors. We're then going to place a wall right here, a cone facing the northwest, wall, cone facing the northwest, surrounded in walls. We're going to have a cone facing the north, cone facing the north, surrounded in walls, okay. 2 cones, wall, wall, cone facing the northeast, cone facing the northwest, okay. So that's going to be our left side block off, or our east side block off, I should say. I shouldn't say left side. And then we're going to come all the way over to where we shifted that lava bomb, and we're going to work on that block off. Alright, so now that we're over here, we're going to work on this layering. So we're going to come all the way down right here to this spot, just to the west of the second, whatchamacallit? Let's upgrade these real quick to tier 3. To the west of this tier 1 tile, we're going to add a wall here, wall, wall, cone facing the northeast, a floor on top of it, ooh, floor, and then an edited quarter wall right here. Why this floor, you might ask? If there's a spawn up here, the husks are going to drop down right here, and then they would be in our block off. So we're going to give them this floor, and they're just going to walk off this onto here, onto an edited floor, and then they're going to walk down. We're then going to add a wall, 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 cone facing the northeast. We're going to take a step to the south. We're going to have a wall, 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 cone facing the northeast. We're then going to surround these little edited floors and walls. We used to have cones here facing the north, but it's really not actually needed for the layering purposes. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to work on our backside block off. Behind, like, on all these ridges and stuff like that, because that's really not a fun area to block off, but you don't need as much as a lot of people think you do for layering. Alright? So we're going to go all the way over here, and we're going to come find this right here. These edited floors. We're going to have an edited floor like this, facing the northwest, with the tile facing the northwest out. We're going to have a regular floor here, an edited floor right back here, edited floor, full floor, okay? We're going to add, on this full floor, we're going to add a cone facing the northeast, cone facing the north, alright? We're going to come all the way over here. We're going to face a cone facing the northwest, cone facing the northwest, cone facing the northwest, alright? We're going to come all the way over to the front over here. We're going to add cone facing the north, cone facing the northwest, hop to the north, add a cone facing the northwest, and a cone facing the north. Alright? So that should be our layering on this west side. It's really actually not that much compared to, like, what I've seen, which is kind of cool, actually. We're then going to actually layer off our far east side, right? So if we don't have this ramp layered off, flingers want to walk all the way around here through our through our home base north build, and they'll walk over here and they'll throw. So we have to layer that off. So all we're going to do is just add 3 walls. We're going to add 1 wall, 2 wall, 3 walls. Simple enough. Okay. So now that we have that, we're basically done except for our amp build, believe it or not, with like the regular building portion, outside of the lobber shield, which we can do the lobber shield real quick too. The lobber shield's not too crazy, if I'm being real with you guys. So lobber shield wise, what we're going to do is we're going to edit our cone into a like regular ramp like this, and we're going to come all the way over here. where we did our lava bomb shift. And we're going to add 3 ramp tiles. So it's going to be jump up right here, and there's going to be why didn't that place? Oh, it did place, but it placed one too high. We're going to come to this like wall piece, and we're going to place 1 ramp tile. We're going to go 2, and we're going to make it 2 by 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. We're also going to place 1 extra floor right here as layering. Or not as layering, but as a lobber shield. So that they can't throw from right here. Alright. Why can't, like... Aha! I have fat fingers this morning. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, so once we have that, I think we can start trapping it out. Okay. So let's start just trapping. Simple enough. What we're going to do is we're going to get our all durability, 2 times reload speed, what are they called? Effect duration floor freeze traps. And we're going to place 1, 2, and 3 of those. Okay? We're going to take an all durability heals builds attached floor freeze trap, and we're going to place it here. We're going to take 1 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability, increase build health wall launchers. So if we can find those. And we're going to place them 1, 2. We're going to place in all durability, 2 times reload speed, effect duration, wall light here. Then we're going to have a 2 impact wall launcher. So 2 impact, 2 reload speed, 2 durability wall launcher here. On the backside of these 3, we're going to have heals builds attached. This is for the sole purpose of you'll get lobbers coming over here, and they'll want to hit this once or twice, and once they get wall launch back, they'll come over this way. We're going to take all durability, 2 times reload speed sound walls. So all durability, 2 times reload speed. We're going to place 1 here, and 1 here. Alright. We're going to take blue wooden floor spikes. So blue wooden floor spikes. We're going to place them right here. Those have no physical investment. And all durability. We're then going to place in all durability 1 times reload speed sound wall right here. Okay. We're going to come right here. This is going to be a 2-2-2 wall launcher. So 2 impact, 2 reload speed, 2 durability, and we're going to place it here. Alright. We're going to place a 2 impact, 1 times reload speed. So let's see. Do I have it on me? Yeah, 1 times reload speed, 3 durability floor launcher, and we're going to place it here. And we're also going to place that particular floor launcher right here. We're going to take 2-2-2 floor launchers, so 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3 of those. We're going to place blue wooden floor spikes on the floor. So 1, 2. So if you guys notice, if they walk this line of floor launchers, they're going to hit off of these ramps, and they're going to end up in the jail, right up in here. We're going to come all the way over here to this particular spot. This is going to be an 3 impact, 2 reload speed, increased build health wall launcher, and we're going to place it here. This is for the sole purpose of sometimes like husks wander over here like a lobber will. This is just to yeet them all the way back down there. Okay. We're going to take our 1 impact wall launchers. So 1 impact, 2 reload speed, rest durability, and go 1, 2, 3 of those. Okay. So this entire thing is if they walk past the floor launchers, these are going to be to shoot them back onto these floor launchers and shoot them up into the jail. Alright. So now we're going to go into the jail. We're going to place floor freeze traps with all durability, 2 times reload speed, and effect duration on these. We're going to find a 2 impact wall launcher. So 2 impact, 2 reload speed, 2 durability, and we're going to place it here. We're going to look above, and we're going to place power level 69 drop traps. You gotta look at the muffler placement. You see how I have my muffler placement? It's facing the west, and it's kind of like on that west side, and it's kind of facing at that same like parallel. We're going to place it that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If you guys have your drop traps placed the wrong way, this won't work. Period. If you have them faced this way, like the muffler's facing the west, this build just straight up won't work. It'll push them this way, and they can easily get out of the jail. The whole point of this is the muffler placement makes all the husks get pushed into this corner. Just a weird drop trap mechanic, but it makes this build super, super strong. All right. We're then going to come right here, and we're going to also place a 2 impact wall launcher. 2 impact, 2 reload speed, 2 durability. All right. Sometimes a husk, when they get hit right here off this floor launcher, hits off this and ends up in this little box, right? I mean, that's okay, right? They could just walk into this tunnel, but we're going to put an all durability 2 times reload speed wall launcher right here, just for some free recycling. Okay. Now we're going to take our 2 impact, 2 reload speed, and 2 durability floor launchers. And we're going to line right here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. All right. And those should hit off those ramps above. We're going to take all durability 2 times reload speed effect duration wall lights. We're going to place 2 right here. All right. We're going to keep going. We're going to have tar pits on the ground right here. So just to make sure I have all of those correct, we're going to have tar pits lining the ground right here, 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 and here. All right. So these are going to be lobbers want to track over into here. If they get past all of this, which usually they won't, but they're going to track over to here in this way. So that's why we have the tar pits here. And then to catch anything else that goes, we have these. We're going to take our high crit build, Sealing Electric Fields, so crit rating, double crit damage, durability, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Okay. We're then going to take a Sealing Zapper. This is going to be a high crit build one, crit rating, double crit damage, durability, and we're going to place it here. All right. So that's going to be our damaging portion of the tunnel in case anything does slip by the 9 floor launchers we have, which is just midgets, if I'm being honest with you, or if like you get hit here 6 or 7 times. We're going to take our high crit build wall darts. So crit rating, double crit damage, reload, or not reload, durability. We're going to place 1 here, 1 here, and we're going to place a wall right here, and this is going to also have the wall dart on it. These are also going to serve as like bait walls. So on wave 22, you guys notice how I said the smashers are different. They want to target structures. They prefer walls for their structures. So this wall dart and this wall dart and this wall right here, just give them something to beat on if a smasher does spawn, which they usually don't unless you kill a bunch of things on the amp, which our intended goal is not to kill them. So we usually won't. I ran about 10 runs and didn't get a single smasher, but if it is an option, that's like how this is going to work, is they're going to hit this wall, and this wall on wave 22. Every other wave, they're going to run the smasher bridge that we're going to build. All right, so now we're going to hop up into the jail. We're going to place all durability, 2 times reload speed, effect duration, floor freeze traps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. All right, and then we're going to place our drop traps. These drop traps are going to be pushing them towards the north. And we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So make sure they're facing, they're pushing them to the north. The muffler's facing the north, or else you're going to have a bad time. We're going to come to the end of it, and there's going to be a 2 impact, 2 times reload speed, 2 durability wall launcher. And it's going to push them all the way back. Okay. And that should be the majority of the traps. We're going to come all the way over here to the beginning of the tunnel. And we're going to come down here, right? We placed our floor freeze trap and our sound wall, but we haven't placed our healing dynamo. So just place a healing dynamo right here on this, just in case a husk does end up down here and gets stuck and starts sitting on this ramp. This is just to kill that husk. Okay, so now that we have that done, we're going to come right here, where this wooden floor spike. We're also going to add a drop trap. Where are those? Power level 69 drop traps. Facing the east, so we want to push them to the east. And we're going to place 1 here and 1 here. Why? Because anything that gets right here is going to hit by that drop trap and push back this way to get recycled by the wall launchers. So like that's the whole point of this build, is we're showing off this drop trap mechanic. So they're going to come right here. They're going to hit by this wall launcher, or not wall launcher, drop trap. They're going to get staggered back this way, and they're going to get hit by the wall launchers. Okay. So now that we have that, let's work on our amp design. So believe it or not, we just trapped out the entire thing, and I'll go a run through all of it again, but it's really simple how it works. You just throw them up into the jail and they get pushed back. But we're going to place a floor here. So it's just like directly diagonal of the amplifier to the southeast. We're going to place a ramp with the edit on this side. Ramp with the edit on this side. All right. We're going to place a floor, floor, floor. Okay. We're going to place a floor to the left. This is going to be edited like this, with the tile taken out to the southeast. A floor with the tile taken out to the northeast, I want to say. Yeah. So it makes them have to walk around here, so it disincentivizes them to walk this way, and then the Smashers are going to charge at the bridge right here. Or at the amp right there. Alright? And we're going to place one more floor after that. We're going to place 2 floors this way to the north, and a floor this way. We're going to add an edited low wall. Right here, 1, 2 of those. We're going to add one right here and stand on the amplifier, and we're going to have 1, 2, 3. We're going to have an edited low wall, a floor, an edited low wall. This is going to be our portion of the amp that like is where our mini boss TPs to. The mini boss is going to stand here and he's going to TP to this spot. We have to have this platform solely for the purpose of the TP mini boss, as this makes it to his teleport spot. If not, he would teleport into a random spot like around here, and he might screw something up. So that's why we're giving this little platform on this build. Okay. We're also going to place a archway right here and right here. We're going to edit this into a half arch. We're going to place half arch here and half arch here. Okay. We're then going to place a pillar. So this is going to be just like an edited little pillar. We're going to place 1, 2 of them. All right. And believe it or not, we just completed Ridge Amplifier. So let's go walk through it again and see what's going to happen. So husks are going to spawn all the way over here, right? They're going to walk up this way, walk up here, get hit by this wall launcher and potentially this floor launcher and end up in this jail. They're going to walk right here. They could potentially get recycled by this. Walk up here. If they make it this far, they're going to get floor launchered into this jail, and these jails are going to push them back all the way to the back here, right? And then they'll walk this gauntlet and try to walk it to get to the amplifier, but keep getting pushed back. If they're lucky enough to make it this far, they're going to get nuked down by all this damage back here. Smashers and mini bosses are going to walk this, except for on wave 22, where just pray you don't get a smasher, honestly. And yeah, that's going to be the build, guys. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this series. I have a video coming out soon about drop trap gradients in here, like how different drop traps are supposed to be facing. For example, on Devil North or like Valley, you can make the builds way better if you face the drop traps correctly. As well as I have a couple videos like teaching you guys how to do these smasher bridges and stuff like that. So I'm not done with Twine Endurance yet, but we are done with all the amp builds. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this series. It really was a lot of hard work, but I really enjoyed doing it. As well as consider liking this video and consider commenting down below what you guys want to see from me next, and consider subscribing to my channel. As well as go tell Dan thanks in the comments. He put a lot of hard work into this and really got not too much out of it, if I'm being honest with you guys. Except for my love and affection, of course. But thank you guys so much. I mean, it means the world. Go and join my Discord and join Endurance Lounge. Alright. Thank you guys so much. Peace.